NBC has obtained new civil lawsuits against Combs, filed in the Southern District of New York on behalf of 3 males and 2 females, including allegations of rape.
The defense team is asking the federal judge to start revealing who his accusers are. They say that's the only way that they can prepare and have a fair trial.
Pix 11's Anthony DiLorenzo is live in...
Now to a new wave of lawsuits that are filed against Sean Diddy Combs. For the first time, the 54-year-old music mogul is being sued by a person alleging he was abused by Combs as a minor.
It's been a long road for Sean Diddy Combs, but the path ahead seems even longer. His life as a music mogul, once celebrated, is now shadowed by a storm of allegations. These new civil lawsuits bring fresh accusations of sexual assault and rape, stretching back from 1995 to as recently as 2021.
Now, it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect, but I appreciate you as a journalist asking. Thank you.
Because you listen, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to kill Pac? But no, you do it like a journalist.
Yeah, no, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nonsense.
Which we never believed, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
The timing couldn't be worse, as Combs is already grappling with criminal charges tied to racketeering and sex trafficking. This isn't just another celebrity scandal. This is a battle that could define the rest of his life.
What's up?
We can't wake up Shane.
You try symbols?
Yep.
What about sour milk?
Didn't work.
Tell you what, take this toy helicopter, put it down his pants.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do.
What exactly is going on? 5 individuals, 3 men and 2 women, have stepped forward, accusing Combs of horrifying acts. Among these allegations is the claim of a woman who says that she was raped by Combs in a Manhattan hotel when she was only 19 years old. These are not just casual accusations, they're the kind that shake foundations. And while Combs' legal team denies the claims, dismissing them as media stunts and attempts to grab money, the details kept coming.
Think about it, that's what you. Hold on. Both of y'all, let's get both of y'all. Ain't no dick ride going on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dick ride going on at all. You niggas. Both of y'all.
City, nigga. I love New York. You gon' respect this hustle. Now what you know about that?
We segueing into the Drink Champs interview when you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody. They made a compilation video with you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course, I didn't see that.
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely...
That came from Harlem, too, by the way.
Yeah, came from Harlem. I definitely would say some, the crowd would be like, what, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of partying. I don't really remember what I was saying. You know?
For all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. Yes, sir.
Happy birthday to me. Thank you, God.
Why was P. Diddy doing this to Justin Bieber? Many people were saying it almost looked like he was checking to see if Justin is wired up. Then this is where P. Diddy goes to say something to him secretly, and many people were saying Justin wanted to leave as he walked fast into his car after that conversation. And let me know your thoughts on this.
I'm feeling like a peacock, baby.
He just gave 100,000.
I'm looking at
Listen, well, who are you today? You're sometimes Diddy, Puffy, Daddy, Diddy. Who are you?
This is Puff Daddy.
You're Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
All right.
I was so moved by that video clip. I think that our relationship is going in the right direction. And I want to say I love you.
I love you too.
I love you, Ellen.
I love you too.
Yes. Can I take off my shades right now?
Yes, please. Oh.
I lost my voice, and I'm so committed to the show, I have to get sometimes shots in my butt so I can perform. Because I got old.
Pulse. Right, just different blend. You need the ladies, you need the booze. You need some water. For watering plants?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this, like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat? You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning?
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds good.
Oh, shit! Get it all out. Get it all out. Get it all out. Get it all out. Don't you run. Don't you run from me.
What's particularly striking is that these new claims are being filed under the New York City Victims Gender Motivated Violence Act. This law, which allows survivors to bring up old cases of assault, has given attorney Tony Busby the tools to pursue legal action. And it's not just a few cases either. Busby represents a staggering 120 individuals who have accused Combs of similar acts. These 5 suits, filed on October 14th of 2024, are merely the beginning.
The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward.
A Texas lawyer promised that more than 100 lawsuits were coming down the pike for Sean Diddy Combs, and now he is starting to fulfill that promise. Tony Busby filed several complaints on behalf of 6 alleged Diddy victims on Monday, and the victim in one of those suits says he was just 16 years old when he claims he was groped during one of Diddy's infamous white parties. We've got the latest on these new, disturbing allegations of sexual.
So why now? Why are all these allegations suddenly surfacing, when some date back nearly 30 years? It seems to be the culmination of years of secrecy, silence, and fear. According to the lawsuits, many of the individuals involved chose to remain anonymous, terrified of the power Combs wield. They claim his influence stretches far and wide, which only adds more layers to this already complex case.
Almost 40 years rocking the mic. You still killing it, goddamn. And I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Dub C ain't never been to a Diddy party, motherfucker. Yeah. Thank God. You ain't gotta worry about us on them motherfucking tapes. Now check this shit out.
I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested, and I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. Alright? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak, and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with projects all around, because we just said, you know what? This is our life. It's not changing. We stopped somewhere, and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. We've had our head down. We've tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending.
One can't help but think about the timing. Combs was arrested just last month on charges of racketeering and sex trafficking. These are serious charges, and his trial is scheduled for May of 2025. If convicted, the fallout would be devastating, not only for him personally, but his entire legacy. The new civil suits could further complicate things, potentially impacting his defense in the upcoming criminal trial. With more accusers likely to come forward, it feels like an avalanche waiting to happen.
I definitely take pride in being the originator of the preparation of the sex. Little things that I personally like. A lot of ladies, they just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave. Right. Gotta keep them there. Right. You need locks on the doors.
P. Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Tony Busby is not backing down. He's vocal about the mission, seeking justice for victims. His firm has even set up a hotline to encourage others to come forward, as if the dam has broken, and the stories just keep pouring in. He claims these are just the first of many cases, with more lawsuits ready to be filed as soon as they gather enough evidence. But it's not all smooth sailing. Combs' defense is fighting back, and they're doing so with force. They argue that these allegations are nothing more than attempts to exploit the legal system and gain attention. According to his team, it's all part of a media frenzy designed to destroy his reputation. But when accusations pile up like this, it becomes increasingly difficult to brush them off as just noise.
The woman, Ashley Parham, claims she was sexually assaulted by Sean Diddy Combs at a home in Contra Costa County, California, back in March of 2018. Parham isn't just suing Combs. She's also suing his former chief of staff, Christina Quorum, who Combs has called his right hand in social media posts in the past. Combs has been adamant in responding to allegations in civil suits that he has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone. Right now, Combs is in jail in Brooklyn. He's being held without bail as he awaits trial on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
The real question here is, where does this leave Combs? His future, once filled with music, fame, and wealth, now hangs in the balance. His career, his image, and everything he worked for is at risk.
So the magistrate judge overseeing this hearing today has remanded Sean Diddy Combs into custody after he was charged with that sex trafficking case. He was let out of the courtroom by the U.S. Marshals, and he will be held in federal detention as this case moves forward. Now,
It's not just about one man's downfall. It's about the broader implications of power and accountability. How did these events unfold for so long without coming to the light?
lengthy hearing with both prosecutors and Diddy's attorneys arguing reasons why he should be kept behind bars and why he should be released. Diddy's lawyers saying that he has taken voluntary steps, including turning over his passport to his lawyers, saying he would report any of his movements to prosecutors. But the judge finding that that was just not enough. She said, "My concern is that this is a crime that happened behind closed doors, even when pretrial services is monitoring." So she said there was nothing that his lawyers had offered that made her feel comfortable that he would return to this courthouse for subsequent court hearings and for a trial. She said that it was both his substance abuse and the fact that some of this physical abuse that's been alleged occurred when he was using drugs and alcohol, that was a reason why she couldn't trust that he would not commit any additional crimes while he was left on bail. So Sean Diddy Combs is not going to be walking out this door. He is in federal custody, where he will be unless his lawyers are able to convince a different judge to release him.
How many more stories remain to be untold? This legal battle may not only determine Combs' fate, but also have ripple effects throughout the entire entertainment industry.
I'm not going to talk about anything that I haven't said in court or in the papers. These are all great questions, but I'm just not going to get into it. So
can you speak about your concerns about the leak and the video? You have spoken about that.
I did it in the court papers, and I'm just going to stick to the court papers.
From a new trial
As we await the trial and watch the civil suits unfold, one thing is clear. This won't be over anytime soon. Combs, once hailed as a titan of the music industry, is now fighting the battle of his life.
Like BET Award weekend, and then like the past two, they just didn't feel right. Because there was no motion, there was no parties. There was nowhere to go.
Bow Wow stirring controversy over Diddy's arrest after complaining about the lack of parties.
Combs allegedly planned,